and welcome to Guitar Hunter. I'm Jeremy, and this is Guitar Hunter. If you're new here, I make videos that help you find the right guitars for you faster, and I show you ridiculously cool guitars along the way, and I try to give you skills, tips, advice that'll help you find the right guitars faster, build a meaningful guitar collection. And today is a crazy day, because today we're going to compare two guitars that are similar in specs, but very different in price, and there's a lot of difference and nuance about these, and I want to show them to you. So first, this is a Furch Red Deluxe. This is a flagship. This is amazing Italian spruce on the top. Look at that cocobolo on the back and sides, and on the other side is no slouch. This is the brand new Orangewood Clio. Now this is a torrefied spruce top, and this is East Indian rosewood back and sides. Abalone, ooh, that's the first time I've actually noticed that. Abalone back strip, how cool is that? There are few brands that have the ability to punch so far above their weight class as Orangewood. If you don't know, you need to know. So a couple years ago, I did a video about, I put an Orangewood Oliver against my Guild M20. When your eyeballs aren't there to tell you what your ears are hearing, it's kind of interesting how much different a guitar can sound when you're not seeing it. So using just your ears, I want you to tell me which one you think sounds better between a Furch Red Deluxe and an Orangewood Clio. This is going to ruffle some feathers. Now, both of these guitars are lent to me from the manufacturers. This is from Furch North America, and this is from our friends at Orangewood in Southern California. I don't own either of these guitars, and this is the point of this video is not to ruffle feathers, but it is to just show you how great options are from top to bottom, and there still is room for amazing world-class guitars. And there's also room for really impressive, but still kind of value-driven guitars. So, dig in, get ready, and I'm going to blur the guitars so you don't see them. I want you to tell me in the comments below which you think sounds better along the way. Here you go. Boom. gotta go. It was close. Let us reveal. Guitar number 1 was the Furch. It's amazing. This guitar is sparkly. And if you've never played a Furch, I had never played a Furch until around Thanksgiving of last year. My mind is blown by Furch. They are the most precise, perfectly built acoustic guitars I've ever played. Now, they feel like the uber factory guitar, and I mean that in the deepest of compliments. They are perfectly, meticulously put together. When you look at these, every joint, every way in which a guitar can be constructed, every piece of inlay is perfectly cut out on a CNC. Every piece is perfectly the right shape to receive inlays. The fretwork is amazing. This guitar, I mean, it cannot get any better than the Furch, particularly the Red Deluxe. It is just the king. Now, I understand this isn't even the total top of the line. They still have a custom shop above this, but to me, this guitar is absolutely wonderful. Now, the tone for me, when I hear this guitar, it has a fullness to the single notes that the Orangewood is lacking. It has like a woof and a thumpiness to especially the E, B, and G strings, to those high strings. You feel it in your arm and in your belly when the guitar's against you. You also hear it in the microphones, as I'm guessing, because at the time of this, I haven't actually put the video together and listened to it in the microphones. But to me, as I listened to headphones in the setup and all the review to do this video, I was amazed at how much low end the high end of this guitar had. Now, on the other side, the Orangewood is absolutely pound for pound awesome for the price that it is. Orangewoods, this is the 4th Orangewood that I've had. Every single one punches way above its price range. It's always better features, better quality, better tone. So with this, I really like this. I like the gloss finish all over. This abalone backstrap is really pretty to look at. The finish isn't overly thick. This finish feels like and reminds me a lot of Martin D16s, particularly the D16 RGT, the rosewood back and sides. Even though those are satin, this is gloss, but it's just a really beautiful finish on the guitar. This guitar is absolutely a winner. Like, it's not a slouch at all. It has a ton of bass, ton of low end clarity. Now, it is thinner on the treble strings. The E, the B, and the G tend to get lost a little bit. This guitar also is just a smidge buzzy, and so that could be fixed with a setup. This guitar just came for me from Southern California. It was set up there. Before that, it was made in China. And so I understand that. It's changing. It's also springtime here, so life is crazy for guitars. But I think this guitar, with just a little bit of relief off of the truss rod, this guitar could be, I mean, even better than it already is, and it's really good. Now, with all of that said, let me culminate my thoughts between the two of these. So, guitar number 1, the Furch. Guitar number 2, the Orangewood. I think that there is such a substantial difference in price, and here's the thing. Yes, the law of diminishing returns is at play within these guitars. When you start looking at how much money does it take to get a good guitar, I think the answer is right here. I think to get a guitar that sounds and plays and feels like a great, wonderful guitar that you would be happy with for the rest of your life, I think $1,200. I think $800 to $1,200 is about where you need to be on this. I love the Hudson. That was a guitar that I had before this. It's a Dreadnought. It went to my friend Bill. I think that that's a great guitar. It reminds me of a Larrivee D03, which I think is another great guitar. Reminds me of a Martin DR from the Road series way back. I think that that's the right question. Now, as you talk about the law of diminishing returns, yeah, you're going to spend a lot more money for other guitars, but it pays off. Now, you're not spending at the same rate. So if you're saying like money to quality or to perceived value, you're going to get more expensive. So typically around $2,000, $3,000 guitars, those guitars are about the materials, about as good as you can get. They would be East Indian rosewood, they would be Sitka spruce. By the time you get to this, you get to Italian spruce on the top and cocobolo, and just look at that. Like, it is truly captivating. This guitar, I mean, I cannot say enough. This is a prestige level guitar. This is a world-class guitar, and it shows. And in the subtlety and the nuance of the single notes in this, the clarity of full chords, the ease of playability. This guitar is easier to play. It's more enjoyable to play. Now, a lot of that is that I have my eyes open and I'm seeing which guitar I'm playing and my brain is telling me this, but I genuinely think both of these have a place in the market. This is a great value for the money, and this answers the question of how good can a guitar be? And it's really cool. I love this guitar. This one isn't mine. This one is actually for sale. I'm selling it from Furch in Nashville. And it's a very cool guitar. If you're interested in this, check it out on the website. It will be for sale, jeremytheguitarhunter.com/shop. This guitar will show up. But tell me in the comments down below, which did you like and which were you wrong? Were you surprised by this? The Orangewood, does it punch above its pay grade? The Furch, is it still the absolute king of fingerstyle guitars? Who knows? Tell me in the comments below. Welcome to Guitar Hunter. There are only a few guitars that can punch so far out of their... Oh, that could have been bad. Almost didn't record. So now we're on. Let's do it. Guitar. Furch, Orangewood.